Welcome everybody. I came by Rubey. Thank you for coming back, checking out another video, and for my subscribers, much love and blessings for whatever you want to achieve. I know you will. And for everyone else, for your first time, sit down, take a seat, have some popcorn, grab something, and let's get to that topic at hand. So, topic at hand today is what is sound? We're going to go really deep into this, and I like to go on topics that are really, get that brain thinking there. Mind, body, and spirit is one, and always be at peace with your surroundings, everyone around you, and with yourself. Because if you're not, then what's the point, right? So sound, this is great. So I went into a little bit of a meditation a couple days ago, and when I went into this deep meditation, it depends if you do or you don't, and this is besides even my own religious beliefs or whatever. You can integrate so many different things. Don't let anyone ever tell you that, no, you have to follow it. No, no. Listen, unless that person is telling you to do something bad or commit a crime or something, then by all means, if they're trying to help you and spiritually evolve you, sure, definitely. Just make sure that you watch and you know what's right or wrong. You know if someone's up to good or not good, right? So now back to the topic at hand. So, what is sound? So when I went into this deep meditation, I want to just read this first to you because I told you I do a lot of poetry and stuff like that. So this is what I came up with and what I wrote right away down when I came out of my meditation. And this is what I wrote. Sounds emit light forms. The forms make patterns. The patterns make designs, which in return is the blueprint to manifestation itself. I came by Rubey. Wrap your head around that one. This is the things that I was thinking, because sometimes through meditations I might have like a calm music. People do it so many different ways. So if you have that music and when you go into that deep trance, you will actually start to see forms, colors, everything. It's amazing when you get deep into that. It takes time. It took me many years. Some people catch it like this. It's all a matter of you and your preference and what are you trying to achieve spiritually. So back to that. So sounds. Look how important that is. So my conclusion when I came to this was that I was like, okay, if I can see sounds like this and this music was pleasant to me and everything, and I was able to see these forms, what if it was something that was a discomfort to me, that sound? Imagine what the forms would show or what would be mentally that I would have saw through this meditation. Imagine that, huh? So then that's when I started to realize how important sounds is and what goes into these two ears right here and what we take in with these eyes, because everything is computing it to this CPU, which I call that CPU that brain. So you have to be really careful what you put in there. Think about that. So imagine now, sometimes if you're into having bad habits or whatever it may be, or you keep inputting that into you, what that would do. That sound, that effect. Give you a perfect example of sound. Sometimes now with this high-tech technology, the military or whoever it may be, some police forces to separate, I think it's crowd deterrence. And it's something on a truck I had seen, and it's around, and this thing shoots out a frequency. The frequency that this would shoot out would put you down to your knees, and boy, you would hope they shut it off because there's no way you can handle it. So think about that. That's now with nothing a physical or type of weapon. No, this is with frequency and sound. Think about that. Another thing I had seen one time, I forgot who it was. I don't know if he was a doctor or a scientist. I'm not sure, but if somebody knows, you'll probably understand or if you want to see it. And he did something with sound and water. And he would play a certain type of music, and it would show these beautiful flakes and crystallize and like look like snowflakes. And then he would show some other type of music that was angry or mad, and it would show dark and gloomy. Oh man, it was amazing. And from this, think about this also. Now I'm going to throw another one, a little side note into sound. Your body is made up of how much percent water, right? So now think about that experiment in which he did. Sound coming into you, body. What could it do to you? So remember, if you start really delving into this stuff deeply and do your homework, you'll be amazed how sound. Now I'm going to hit you with another thing. Sound, for me, is so crazy because it could turn your mood or moment like in the snap of a fingers. You ever hear someone when they're arguing or you're around them and you might be walking somewhere in public and you're like, oh my gosh, like it hits you hard because It's that frequency. You know that it's not a good vibration. It's not good at all. Now another one, when you're at a party or a place, so let's put a perfect example, let's say a concert, and everybody in the music is going strong, and you're in the moment and you could feel that energy, that sound, the vibration, the frequency. Also the light, what it emits, what I had said earlier. Where was that? Let's look that up. That was a good one. So the light itself. Light itself is almost like a sound within itself and a frequency. That's my own belief. I don't know. But it's amazing because then that can make patterns, it can make designs. It's just unstoppable. Look into all this stuff. Get your mind going. Think outside the box. So now back to that sound. My main point to all this is always remember this. The way you talk to people, your speech, your tone, right? Your tone can say a lot. Even the face, or if you're mad or something, right? Eyebrows can't hide it. Keep all this together. Remember the 3 C's. Calm, cool, and collective, right? Keep all of them. Remember sound. Remember whatever you put into watch, whatever you hear. Remember your surroundings. Really think deep into what I'm saying. And if it's meant to be, you're going to pick up on it. And if it's not, you might pick up on something else that someone else didn't. That's what I love about all of us. We're all so different. Take care, everybody. I Can by Rubey. And I hope to see you soon again.